Today in the shop we have this old Martin guitar that needs a neck reset. Welcome to Fix It Friday. Before I start doing any work to the guitar, I want to tape off this part of the body to protect the wood from any work that's going to be done to the fretboard here. You can see the separation between the neck and the body right here. The fretboard is actually still pretty stable, so that's going to be the spot that we're going to have to loosen up and separate. I can take my hands and actually push the neck pretty much right against the body. I have a couple different tools that I'm going to use to get this separation happening at the fretboard. I have an iron that's currently heating up, different sizes of palette knives, as well as a much longer, I think you'd call it like a cake knife or like an icing spreading knife. I want to place the iron on the fretboard here against the frets. I'm going to help myself by using the frets as heat sinks, and that should slowly loosen the glue underneath of the fretboard. Then what I'm going to do is go in with the varying sizes of palette knives and try and separate that glue joint. So after heating the area for a while, you can try using the palette knives to start getting under the fretboard. That's what I'm going to do now. So there we go. It's already starting to work away at that glue and soften, and I'm already able to just swing my palette knife side to side and just start to raise the edges and break into that glue joint. So I'll keep doing this until I'm ready to use the bigger palette knife. So the process is very slow. You have to be super patient. You don't want to try and rush it. The more patient you are, the better the outcome's going to be. See, there we go. This is starting to get much better. I'm just putting the palette knife under the fretboard, gently just rocking it back and forth, and I'm slowly making progress here. Little steps each time, and then in a while, you'll have that fretboard loosened right off of the body. Again, start at the corner and then just slowly work your way down about 1/4 of an inch at a time. And you'll slowly start separating that glue joint. Again, you don't want to use much force because you don't want to slip and scratch something or, put the iron on the guitar top. So just be patient. So now that you've worked the glue joint for a while with a smaller stubbier palette knife like this, you can move to a much longer one and start raking across the entire glue joint. And you can see that's really starting to get in there now. And after I've worked this one for a while, I'll move up to that bigger one. Use one palette knife to get underneath the fretboard and lift it up and leave it there to create that opening, and then use another one to get right across and slowly work that one down. Just makes it easier on you having the end of that fretboard lifted, and you can just slowly work through the glue with the other palette knife. I've almost got it now. I just need to work that knife down just right up to where the neck meets the body. You can tell it's getting very close because, as you can see, I can almost wiggle the neck completely off. If you look here, you can really tell. So we're almost there. So I didn't end up needing to use this palette knife to get the neck off. Those little ones did the trick, and I think it's pretty much ready. There we go. It's off. Here's a little backstory with this guitar. The reason the customer originally brought the guitar in is because another local guitar repair person had put this neck back on. It had separated, and they had apparently done a neck reset. It only lasted a year, and now he brought it to me to have it done. What I can see already from taking the neck off is this threaded insert right here was completely torn out when the original guitar repair person tried to take the neck off. They probably thought that this section was glued at Martin and unfortunately pulled it too hard and completely tore that all out. So what I'm going to need to do is fix that, either talk to the customer and have this all patched and reset, or just do a glue job on the neck here. Unfortunately, I would say the repair before by someone else wasn't done properly, and that's why it only lasted a year.